9-year-old Haleigh Cummings has been growing up. Ronald Cummings, he picked her up at the bus stop as she got off the bus after going to school. He takes her to his double-wide trailer. Ronald Cummings last sees Haleigh around 3:30 in the afternoon Monday. He goes to work up in nearby Palatka for his 12-hour shift. Misty then picks up the story, saying at 8 p.m. she tells police that she put Haleigh and Haleigh's younger brother RJ to bed, together in the same bed. At 10 p.m., she initially says she joins them in bed and also goes to sleep. She now says she was sleeping in a separate bed from the two kids. The inconsistencies in the story, of course, not only from Misty, but from others that police have talked to, are all now being further analyzed, and they are being re-interviewed by investigators. These woods here, you can see palmettos very thick. There's a lot of dense foliage around here, and imagine in the middle of the night, this neighborhood is extremely, extremely dark. If there was an intruder, then certainly they could be seen very undetected. Would Haleigh have walked away from the trailer? Her father and the girlfriend both say she was afraid of the dark and also very shy. They doubt she would ever walk away with a total stranger. So that's where it stands on the timeline. Geraldo?
Phil, thanks. Crystal and Marie, back to you. You're there with Craig. My brother's about to give us his report. But, Crystal, do you think that it is remotely possible that Haleigh walked off on her own?
No, she would not do that. She's afraid of the dark, and she knows better. She's just not going to walk out of the house, not at 3:30 in the morning.
And
when she's at my house...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
When she's at my house, she gets up in the middle of the night and she comes straight to my bed. I mean, she cries and comes straight to my bed hollering for me.
Marie,
there's no way she just wandered off.
I hear you. Marie, I've heard you say that you believe that Haleigh is out of state. Why would you say that?
Ever since the day that this happened, we got here Tuesday morning, by that evening, just something keeps running through my head. Georgia and Alabama, Georgia and Alabama. I have no idea why, but I know Haleigh's fine, but I don't feel her in this area. She's not here. She's somewhere else. Someone has got her and transported her out of Florida, and just something it stays in my mind constantly. Georgia, Alabama, whether it be on the state line or it's just something with Georgia and Alabama.
I hear you. Crystal, Marie, stand by. Here is Brother Craig's report. He spent the day in Satsuma, that's the town, on the hunt for Haleigh.
Although it's 5 days since Haleigh Cummings disappeared and still no sign of her. Right now, volunteers from Texas EquiSearch are about to go out and conduct another search. Tim Miller, of course, came down as soon as he heard. We'll see if there's some luck in finding Haleigh. More than 17 local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies, along with over 200 volunteers, mobilized with EquiSearch to sift through the rugged terrain near the home where Haleigh disappeared early Tuesday morning.
The more people that see her picture, the better chance somebody saw her. And we're thankful for all the help.
Annette Sykes is Haleigh's great-grandmother. How did you find out that she went missing?
Well, Ronald tried to call me, and evidently I didn't get the call, and then Teresa, his mother, called me, and within just a few minutes after he found out she was gone, and I don't live but about 8 miles away, and I just jumped in the car and came, and when I got there, I thought, well, she's just, maybe she wandered into the closet and went back to sleep or something, and she's there. But when I got there and we looked, she wasn't there.
Tell me about Ron's relationship with his daughter.
Oh, Lord, she was a daddy's girl, I'm telling you what. Everywhere he went, she's hanging on him.
Tell me how Ronald is doing now. He's about to go search on a horse over there.
Yeah, I think well, under the circumstances, I think he's doing real good.
The first place the police look is within the family.
Yeah.
Either Ronald's side or, it's a broken family here.
Right.
What has that been like for you?
You mean...
In terms of maybe Ronald being...
Haleigh's mother?
Yeah, Haleigh's mother, or...
No, I don't believe that there's... I mean, they've been separated now for going on 3 years. Well, more than 3 years now. And she didn't have anything to do with it.
Initially, questions were raised about 25-year-old Ronald Cummings' 17-year-old girlfriend, Misty Crosland. How could the little girl leave, either voluntarily or involuntarily, without Misty's knowledge? But Ronald's grandmother defended the young girl.
It's not Misty's fault. It's some weirdo, freak, whatever.
Both Ronald and his girlfriend Misty have submitted to polygraph tests. Police will not say the results, but reportedly they've passed.